It's been a wee while since we have sat down right here in this little spot in my living room, and you can see myself in the background. Hold on. Welcome back everybody. It has just been a wee while since I've actually sat down in front of the camera with you guys. I missed you so much, and it's just been a bit of a crazy year so far, and just a lot of change and just trying to navigate and trying to keep up with art and other creative side hustles. How I'm very tired trying to keep up with the two, and that's kind of what we're going to talk about today, because do you know what, we're just multi-passionate, and the camera, the lighting, it's very overexposed. Let me turn you down a wee bit. So I guess this is just a bit of a life update chat with you guys because I'm tired. So it's been, I can't remember how long it's been since I've actually talked on camera for a while, because mostly my videos have been voiceover because I really didn't have time to sit down and do any sort of talking video, but I have a wee while just to sit down and catch you guys up on what's been going on this channel and just what's going on in life. So let's get into it. So over the past sort of few months, I have recently begun to work full time again, and that has been a bit of a struggle on my sleep schedule. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired. You can kind of see it right here with the bags. Yeah, just trying to navigate that. And I've also, I guess if you've seen my other Instagram with my creative stuff, you will have seen that I have finished a book, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get into the self-editing stage of it all and just to get it to where I want to be, because when, I'm not gonna lie, when I look back at that first manuscript, I'm a bit what's the word, befuddled that it's just so garbage. But anyway, and honestly too, like, I really haven't had the time to sit down and paint. I may have painted one thing. I'll maybe insert a little work in progress on the screen right here that you can see what I'm working on, and to be honest, kind of lost my art mojo this past couple of weeks, and it's just been a bit hard to get back into it, but I'm still very much active on Instagram, that you can follow down below in the description box. And yeah, it has been a bit of a struggle, and I guess that's what we're going to really talk about today, because it's something I have been wrestling with, I suppose, as an artist and also as a writer, and just the struggle of being multi-passionate. So we'll get into the B-roll right here. Oh, it sounds so professional, doesn't it? Anyway, I guess we'll sort of take you back to around sort of maybe September, about last year, the year before. I think I'll insert the actual date on the screen right here. And I guess I just started to have a lot of art block after a very difficult year as an art entrepreneur, because let me tell you, it is rough out here on the Shopify streets. I'm not gonna lie, it is very difficult. Oh, I don't know how people do it. But anyway, but like, I just started to write stuff down and just have another creative outlet, and it really gave me a lot of relief as a creative, because I was just struggling so much with art and just a lot of imposter syndrome, I guess, really, and I'm still kind of struggling with that as we record this video. Like, it's just been a long road to try and get that creative mojo back, and just to really get painting again, to get inspired again, and just to really have that space where the Lord and I really just sit and just paint and spend time together. And it's hard, I miss it, but then, you know, he meets you through other creative things with writing and stuff like that. And I guess that's just a struggle of having two, I guess, really big creative aspects to your life and to your creative personality and that creative word, where, you know, you're trying to really find the balance between doing best more in that artwork, like I've done for nearly 4 years now. Like, I've been doing this whole art thing for 4 years, and I can't believe it's been that long. And it's like, oh gosh, it's just like yesterday when I remember I was doing the little prints on Etsy, and it's just been such a long time since I've done that. And then if you've been around with me long enough, you will have seen all of like my little tattoo designs that I used to do for commissions. It was just so much fun, and so much fun to look back and see how far that we have come, really. Yeah, I guess it's just trying to find where do I invest more, because part of me wants to really grapple into the character design aspect of artwork this year, hopefully, if I have time and if I have the patience, and even just to really work on that and to get better. And when I do a painting, I don't feel so terrible all the time, and it's like, oh, this is awful, blah blah blah. But then when you get into the writing, where I feel like I can put more detail into these characters and actually give them a bit of substance and a bit of storyline. And just even with my book too, with the two characters, you will have seen on my channel plenty of times, I'll put them up on the screen as well, as you can see, and just to really give them characters a bit of backstory and a bit of justice, I guess, and just to really develop on that and to hone in on that creativity to make stories that just impact people, having God in the center of the story, but I guess grappling with the reality of life and the reality of just darkness in this world and how Jesus reigns over all, and that's kind of what I've been getting at in the writing. It's just like, what am I doing to myself? Like, I really have to sit down and think to myself, am I wise for wanting to do a book and to try and get it published and to hopefully get traditionally published and to get an agent to get all those types of things? Or am I also wise for wanting to grow this page as well that I've worked on for so long? And it's just been like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really just don't know. I'm just trying to grapple and wrestle. That's just kind of what you have to do, and that's just part, I guess, of just the creative life. You know, this channel has grown with me, and I've grown as a person. I've just really gotten a sense of just where I want this to go in the future in the long term, because I'm not gonna lie, the Shopify stuff is quite hard, and trying to make a sale and to try to get that off the ground has just been quite difficult, I'm not gonna lie. And I guess with working full time, by the time you get home from your job, it's great and all, but then you just get home and you're just like, I am tired, I just want to lie down and just veg out and watch TV, but yet I have to create, I have to still work, and it's just like, it's a struggle, because then some people maybe don't see it as like a real job, or else like with art it's just like a hobby, or writing's a hobby, and it's just like, well, it feels like at times I have two businesses, and I pretty much do. I have one page for writing and one page for art, and let me tell you, it's not a walk in the park. Especially when I sit down on like a Thursday night to do my social media. Sometimes you feel like a social media manager more than you feel like an artist, and that is just what we are grappling with at this particular moment in time. It's really just by finding balance for me personally. Like, it is just been hard, I'm not gonna lie. It has been really hard because, you know, you feel like you have to let something, I guess, not sort of go to the wayside as such with the art, but then to bring the writing more up, and that type of thing is kind of like you're either or going to let one thing down or one thing to go up, if that makes sense. Like, you know, it's kind of like a bit of a balance and sort of scale type thing, and it's just, it's hard. And like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to roll the journey. And I guess if you're a multi-passionate creator such as myself, do link it in the comments below and just tell me about your journey and how are you grappling with the whole multi-passionate thing, because we can just support each other and just support each other through this journey. Because do you know what, being a creative online these days is hard, I'm not gonna lie. It is hard to keep up, especially when you're working full time and you just don't have the energy, but you still create anyway, and I commend you if you are in that position like me. And yeah, it has just been a grappling season, and I guess this is a kind of a life update, me ranting, but sure, we'll roll with that anyway. So yeah, I guess I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a wee thumbs up, it really helps out my channel a lot, and be sure to subscribe to my videos. And just, there's plenty of videos here to binge on this channel with artwork and speed paints and just prophetic stuff to encourage you, to uplift you, and it's all in my channel over here on Nitty-Gritty Art. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.